guys? Welcome to another episode of Bass Union. We are officially the first boat launching out of the spillway since the Thompson fire came through our town. A little windy this morning, but I got a feeling these fish, they're gonna be biting. It's kind of crazy last week around 4th of July, that Thompson fire just ran through here, basically right below the dam and started. I had some family evacuate. I had some up in Kelly Ridge that came up down to the house, and wasn't quite sure what was going to happen. At first it looked like it was maybe going to come towards our place, and then it swerved and started heading up wanting to go up to Kelly Ridge. Luckily, firefighters, they put in work, and want to say thank you to you guys, all the first responders. The little town of ours, Oroville, has been through a lot of stuff. The dam, spillway, fires, surrounding towns, Paradise, Berry Creek. Yeah, it's been a minute since we out and filmed. Summer's been crazy. June's just so many birthdays, and it's just been hectic. So finally getting a chance, fit this in the schedule at least once a week. That's my goal. I want to at least put out one video a week, and just let you guys know I'm still here and still grinding, still making baits, or just attacking the gym. All these goals I'm trying to hit, and we've been making progress, and it's been happening. I hit 200 right before our birthdays, and I held steady there for a few days, and so I'm sitting around 204, 205. So it's been a lot of fun. Learn a lot about nutrition and just fitness, and just trying to be healthy. I've got a lot of family history of different cancers and all sorts of diseases and stuff, and just trying to really just put myself in a good position for the future. And so let's get this show on the road, let's get this boat in the water and see what we can do, huh? Woo! Crazy. It's always a little windy here in the morning. Starting out, we got to try the double buzzbait. If you guys haven't thrown double buzzbaits or buzzbaits for spotted bass, you are missing out. Especially this time of year, if they're on it, they will destroy this thing. I'm just tying a little Palomar knot on this guy. There we go. But yeah, this is our double buzzbait. This is a white on white. I really like the white blades and the white profile. They crush it. But we got this wind going on. Got 50-pound braid. This is a Dobbins Champion XP 733, and I just got to lose 7.5 to 1 reel. I like faster gear ratio for this stuff because you're just burning it. You'll see I'll be beating the bank and just keeping up real shallow and just trying to trigger a bite. But this 33 with the braid, it's got a little softer tip, so I can let them take it, and when I hook them, I can really this rod will give, and this braid will just get a good hook set. So let's see what happens. So this is where the Thompson fire ripped through, kind of wrapped around over by the launch ramp, spillway parking lot over here, and just wrapped around, and I could still see, like right here at the edge, a little bit of fire still going on, but it's, you know, they got it all under control. Can't go anywhere now. But this is just insane to see it like this. Not the first time though. I think it wrapped around this direction for the bear fire when I went through like Berry Creek and stuff. Ah, man, it's nuts. Oh, had one. That's a good sign though. Oh, that's a freaking what a violent strike. Oh my gosh, that'll get the blood flowing. Jeez. Oh, get back in here. That's a spotted bass for you. Look at that. No stinger hook. Just straight buzz bait, baby. Nice, nice. There we go. On that bass union double buzz bait, white on white. So with this thing, we got a 5/0 Yamakatsu hook. So that thing ain't gonna bend out on you. Just solid. And the way we designed this head, you notice how the transition from the wire to the head is just nice and smooth. That makes it to where you can bounce off of like wood cover. You can actually go over things and it deflects off very easy. And we got these wings on here that just forces it to come up and plane out. So almost like your bass boat. Got a weight stamp down there, 1/2 ounce. Got a 4-barb keeper on there, so it'll hold your baits on place. And we also just came up with a non-skirted version on the website. It's a little cheaper, take off a little bit of the labor that I got to do and the material. So a little cheaper for you guys that like to just throw a frog or a kitech or a little swim bait and just burn this thing. So happy fishing. All right, guys, excited to show you. This will be the first time featuring it in a video since we released it. But we have a huge selection of ball head jigs. And this is just the taste of the amount of options and hook varieties, weight sizes that we have. So starting out, we have 16th ounce. This is a little 1/0 hook. Let's see, 16th with a 1/0. Got our 4-barb bait keeper, and we have a weight stamp on the top. So we got 16th ounce, 8th ounce. This is an 8th ounce with a 2/0. And then the next one we have is 3/16 ounce. Got quarters. And last but not least, we have 3/8 ounce. So between 16th, 8th, 3/16 quarter, 3/8, you have 1/0 hooks, 2/0, 3/0, and 4/0, and they're available in all the sizes. So you got a lot of possibilities, and not just the unpainted heads, but we also have them our matte brown, matte green pumpkin, matte black, and white. So you got 5 colors, 4 hook sizes, I think 5 weight sizes. So I think it's like over 100 options just on ball heads. So you guys can cater these things to whatever application that you want to put them in. You know, for out here on Oroville, I really like using, you know, like 1/8 ounce 3/16, sometimes quarter if they're out a little deeper. Little ball head for Kitex. I've been doing a lot of the strolling stuff lately. You know, mid strolling, bottom strolling. I mean, you name it, depending on the weight size. That's the depth that you're going to be fishing the column. But between our finesse swim bait heads, so I was using these. With these on the fall, you get more of a spiral with a dart, more like a darter head with our swim bait head. But the ball head, it's just a little different fall. And I feel like when you're working it and you're getting that thing to shimmy back and forth, it's got a little bit more, what's the word? Predictable action. So I'm gonna tie one up, see if we can catch a fish. So now that we got the ball head tied on, I got this Z-Man jerk shads right here. There's a 4-inch. Just gonna run it through, try to get it as straight as possible. You don't want this thing kinked. But now I'm right there. So we got the barbs. Seen this in a Mark Daniels video a while back. Basically, you want to grab the bottom and stretch it over the keepers. That's just going to lock it in place. But you see right there, you got the 4-barb deal, locking that bait in place. And when you pop this thing, it's just going to roll back and forth. It's all the hype right now. So these ball heads are going to do that trick, fill a void. Hope you guys like them. Like I said, we got like 100 different options with this thing, and pretty soon with these ball heads too, I might be coming out with some skirted versions. So this is just a little prototype. This one is a 3/16 also. And we just got our brown purple tied on there, 1/0 hook. I'm gonna throw this thing around today too and see if we can get bit, but see if this guy will catch some fish for us. Well, there we go. Just like that. This might be a decent one. Oh yeah, little scrapper. Nice. You can't get enough of spotted bass, man. There we go. Just to the dome. Yeah. I think they wanted it. A little spotty. A 1/0 gummy. Dependable hook, man. I tell you what. Let's let this fish go. So a little bit about my setup. I'm running a Dobbins Champion Extreme HP. I've been using this one a lot lately for this technique. 741 SF. I like that light tip on there. I mean, it's got a fast action, but it's just still got that lighter tip. But this is a solid rod for me. I've landed, man, we were up at Trinity. I was catching fish in like that 6-pound range, no problem. And just got a Daiwa Regal LT. It's been a solid reel. I think it's probably like 4 years old now. But I got 10-pound braid to about a 10-foot, like 12-pound fluorocarbon leader. And this setup's been pretty good for me. I'm really liking it. Little guy. Got it though. Little guy. Little ones need love too. Even for a little guy, you choked it. Yo, baby. Just seen one come up and like almost hit it. He wanted to. I didn't have anything small enough. I literally, smallest thing I got was some 5-inch double tail grubs. So I just cut it down. This 1/0 hook on here. That's a 1/4 ounce. This is one of our sharpshooter ball heads all skirted up. See if these spots like this thing. There we go. Oh, there's a jig eater. Nice. I like that. That was a solid thunk. That's how they're supposed to get it. Heck yeah. First one on the sharpshooter skirted jig. 1/4 ounce and 1/0. Little spotted bass. I'm gonna have to get some smaller trailers. Let me know down below what trailers do you like using for your like micro jigs and stuff. I need that small profile to match this thing. There's one. That's a good one. Just tapped and went slack. Back off the drag a little bit. Or we got a 1/0 hook on this guy, so could yank on him, but that's the point of a micro jig, right? You want a smaller presentation, downsize your line, get more bites. Yeah, not a bad one. Oh, grab the jig instead of the fish. Dang it. That's what happens when you try to be all Bassmaster and stuff, or MLF. Yeah, I made a cast and my leader broke, so 1/4 ounce went flying. Put on the 3/16. Same deal, same profile. Sucker. I'll get the next one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a freaking 10-incher. When it hit it, it felt like a good one. That's hilarious. A A lot of small fish out here today. Oh. A little spotty. There's one. Put it on the drop. Giant bass. One thing I like about this style of jig, you can go lighter, slower fall. It can have plenty of time to grab it as it sinks and gives them time to track it down, hit the bottom. Just looks a little more natural. First cast with a smaller size. It's a bite. So I'm thinking is that's 1/8 ounce, slow fall, throw up shallow. Maybe we can get them up there. Love it. Not gonna lie, it's a little weird fishing a jig with a spinning rod. I know a lot of you guys are across the country do that, so it's probably nothing new to you. But man, these bites feel so much more violent than they do typically in my other jig setup. Jeez. Do a reel set. Notice how I'm not just jacking them. Just do a reel set. Got a small hook, so I can get them pinned. Man, a lot of small ones today. I'm just hoping that there'd be a semi-decent one up shallow, but might have been just first thing on that buzzbait. It might be going a little deeper. Fish up around this point and then go a little deeper for a little bit, and about that time it'll probably be a little too hot. Get home. There we go. Picked up the sharpshooter. Got out a little deeper. Nice, not a bad one. Bigger than the fish I was catching on the bank. A little bigger. I mean, it's not like they're giants, but I put on a 3/8 ounce, a 1/0, same bait, jerk shad, and got him. Thumped it. Just how you want it. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. It's getting blistering hot out here. It's gonna be in the hundreds today. So I wanna get off the water before it really gets to the peak of the heat. But it's like 10:30. We caught maybe, I don't know, 10 fish. You know, just going down the bank. Wanted to show you guys, you know, basically where the Thompson fire ran through down in Lake Oroville, and you know, caught a few fish down the bank, but nothing crazy. Biggest one I think was on the buzzbait, maybe one on that jig. One might have been a decent one on the sharpshooter jig head, but you know, other than that, you know, caught a lot of small ones out right now. So I'm sure, you know, give me a little bit of time, I'll figure this bite out here and find some big ones. But for now, just going down the bank. I mean, you're gonna catch fish, but get ready to catch a lot of small ones. So hope you guys liked today's video. Subscribe if you want to support the channel, pick up some jigs. You know, we're always trying to come out with some new stuff every few months, and hopefully you guys like these sharpshooters. We're really hard on these things and got plenty of options for you. And keep an eye on some of these skirted jigs. I think we're going to come out with those too. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, we got Lake Oroville apparel. So we got Bass Union, Lake Oroville, California right here. We got them in hats, all our shirts, hoodies. Just want to show my appreciation to all you guys that have shown support to me out here on Lake Oroville. This is my home lake. So check out the website, pick your favorite color, and rep the lake.